All right, and now to the Niger Delta region, where security operatives have destroyed a vessel intercepted with 650,000 liters of alleged stolen crude oil in Delta State. Personnel intercepted the undocumented vessel along the waterways with 7 crew members on board. Ikenna Amechi reports.
According to operatives of the Tantita security outfit owned by the contractor handling the pipeline surveillance contract, Government Ekpemopolo, the vessel was loaded with suspected stolen crude. The arrested crew members were handed over to the Nigerian Navy for further investigation.
So what happened with this particular ship was that it's been coming in, loading, discharging in the port of Tema, Ghana. And somehow, somewhere, we laid ambush for it. And on the 6th of October, it came in to carry out its nefarious act. We knew about it. We didn't want to disturb the operation because it was best that we catch the ship with its content. So we allowed it to load, and then they started operations, loading from a line that Chevron operates that runs between Abiteye and Escravos. So they kept loading, and at one point, the private security firm, Tantita, whom NNPC had gone in partnership with, got the intelligence and sent their officials there to apprehend the ship.
The vessel was set ablaze to send a message to other perpetrators of crude oil theft that the federal government is determined to put an end to all forms of economic sabotage.
Quantity, yes, fine. The quantity of the alleged stolen crude is not loaded by me.
Who loaded it, sir?
It is hijacker that hijacked me to the point and loaded me. 7 boys.
7 boys hijacked you?
Yes, 7 boys
hijacked. Where
hijacked.
you from?
I was in Escravos Anchorage.
Okay.
Before they hijacked me to the place and load the alleged crude.
To those who think Nigeria is not serious, I think today is your answer. And you better repent. It's not the best way to go. The environment is badly destroyed. Some areas you will not be able to revamp for hundreds of years. Okay. So it's best that you desist from whatever you're doing because the government is not going to take it lightly with anybody.
The Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited has said that it loses 470,000 barrels per day of crude oil, amounting to $700 million every month due to oil theft. Ikenna Amechi, TVC News, Warri.
Joining me live now is a maritime intelligence, aviation, and satellite surveillance systems consultant, Warredi Enisuoh, who joins us via Zoom from Delta State. Captain Enisuoh, thank you for joining us on TVC News at 7. Interestingly, you consult for Tantita Security Services. Talk to us more about the operation to stop crude oil theft, and particularly this latest operation.
Thank you very much. First of all, let me just correct something that was said there. It was not 6,000 metric tons or so that was found. It was 650 meter cube. That's about what was found on board the boat. Now, going to the main story, the issue of stealing crude oil by ships is not new. It's not foreign to us. We've been on this for a very, very long time, as I said much earlier, though we had some kind of challenges way back, maybe probably better part 8 years ago or something, which more or less did not allow us to continue the fight at that time. But however, we did not relent for the love of our country, so we continue to maintain intelligence on how these things move, with the hope that one day the country is going to need us and we'll be able to share the intelligence we have with our gallant forces, which is the JTF and Operation Delta Safe. So NNPC was able to make that partnership possible barely about 8 weeks ago, thereabout. And that's why you find things quite easy. Now, what we did with this particular vessel, make no mistakes about it, it was just not this one. There were about 5 coming in. It will interest you to know that 5 were coming into that particular location to load. This one just happened to have come in a little earlier than the rest. But apprehending that much vessels at once would be a little bit difficult because they all plan to go into one particular spot to load. So we would have had to let a couple go, but we felt no, we're not going to. The one that comes in first should fall victim to the situation. And that's how this one, unknowing to them, they thought they were very, very smart. They came from Lagos, dropped anchor at Escravos, and they were waiting for their collaborators to connect their hoses into the pipeline that leads from a Abitaye flow station to the Escravos terminal, Escravos tank farm rather, where Chevron operates.
All right, but so, Captain Enisuoh, I'm afraid I need to come in at this time. After destroying this particular vessel now, what became the fate of the others? How's the operation been since then?
Well, the operation is constantly going on. The rest that were supposed to come in, they're frightened now, so they literally ran away for now. And we hope they never return.
All right. What is
should be
the
a
level of...
You let them go and sell their ships.
Okay. What is the level of cooperation with resident community members about intelligence gathering? How easy has it been winning their trust?
We have won their trust a lot because we employed quite a lot of the youths from the communities. We also, as you know, intelligence doesn't come cheap. We also use satellite surveillance, but most of the times we give the youths in the area some form of incentive to be able to give us information. And the information you get from humans are more real-time than information you get electronically. You may just be lucky that you get information electronically in real time, depending on satellite passes. But the satellite passes over Nigeria is quite good now because we subscribe to quite a fair bit of them.
All right. We know that already the destruction of that vessel is raising questions in some quarters because many are saying that this should have actually been a main exhibit when this matter gets to court, but then it's been destroyed. Maybe there'll be some other time to talk about the implications of all of that. But I must thank you at this time, Captain Warredi Enisuoh, Maritime Intelligence, Aviation, Satellite Surveillance Systems Consultant, for your time on TVC News. Thank you.
Thank you very much.